Yes, y'all. What's going on? This your boy D Walk. We talking about NXT on this special Thursday night. We gonna talk about the death of NXT to me, cause it's starting to get like shit since they moved these main rosters up. Since they lost Dragunov, they lost goddamn motherfucking uh Carmelo. It seemed like they all their main players they relied on them more. But we go flip it around. We gonna say the best matches for last. First, I want to talk about first. What the fuck is they doing with the women's North American title? Why is they working out going through a challenge like that instead of wrestling? And then, Invisible Man, what you think about that dumb shit for the women's North American title?
Two questions. Who is the current owner of the North American title? Women's.
No, they doing they saying who qualified for the women's North American title.
Oh, like they think. I mean, I guess in my opinion, they're trying to do a Keith Lee situation where he got the belt and he went like something magical happened in NXT. So I'm guessing in that aspect, you got to do it in the sense of the women's. See if someone can take the hey Onyx. Hope you're
Yo,
having a
what's
great
up?
night.
No, but they making them
Thanks for passing by.
Instead of them making them wrestle, they making them work out in the gym, do challenges, do obstacle courses. Instead of them wrestling, they doing obstacle courses.
Oh, okay,
They
yeah,
seem qualified.
that's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit. That's some NXT shit that didn't work before. Triple H having a stroke, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H having
Hold
a
on, what are you
fucking
doing?
stroke, and it's really bad.
You know, McKay don't know nothing about something. I don't know what they doing. So they had a top 10 list of who qualified. It was Sol Ruka, Jada Parker. It's just the main women that's wrestling now. That's doing that's the top 10. The shit is dumb. Just
Yeah,
to see who qualified for the women's North American title. It looked just like the men's
and
title,
that's
but it's white. And it sucks. It's
yeah,
dumb. Let
and
them
that's
wrestle.
yeah, it does suck. I give them that. But again, they're trying new ideas. They're seeing if it works out. But it's a title. They're gonna change it in a year anyway. They always change titles in a year and 2 years. So let's just take it as it is, and hopefully whoever wins the belt needs to be the workhorse of that title, bar none. You need a show stop. But that's my idea, and that's why I'm an Invisible Man.
I agree with you, Invisible Man, that they dropping the ball. NXT went from contenders to fucking like, what am I watching? Yo, Onyx, what's happening? But I don't what like I said, I'm losing all interest in NXT. We gonna talk about, like I said, I'm gonna say the best match to me last. We got the match I'm gonna talk about. One of the matches, the first match I'm gonna talk about is Shayna Baszler with Lola Vice versus Carmen Petrovic, Petrovic with Natalia. What is they doing? Like, what is they doing with Shayna Baszler? Like, they have she on Raw 1 minute, then she on NXT. What is they do? What is they doing with their main roster wrestlers? Like, they letting them jump to any. They letting them jump to NXT whenever they feel like it. It's dumb. I don't know what they're doing because they letting everybody come on each other's show. It's dumb. The match was slow to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. They need to do better on these women matches. These women matches is sloppy. You could tell and look at it and see like the sloppiness they doing. Like they made so many mistakes. But who get the W is Shannon Baszler with a submission. She choked her out. Bleacher Report gave him a C minus, a damn C minus. And like I don't know what they do with these women contention things. I mean, like they the whole NXT in general, it don't make sense. People are wrestling for no reason, and then you got people who wrestling don't even wrestle and getting title shots. It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. So Shannon Baszler get the win. Bleacher Report give him a C minus. Next match, we got the No Quarter Catch Crew versus new up and comer tag team. You got how you want to say it? You got Crime Time mixed with uh goddamn Invisible Man. What's the motherfucking names that scripts with Boris something and what's their name?
Damn, I don't remember their name. I know the No Catch Can crew, but I don't know the other guy's name. I saw the video, ladies and gentlemen, and I wasn't gonna get the clip, but it wasn't as enticing as you would think to even take the time to make a video of it. We have other videos, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming.
I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't, but it was what, bro?
It was bad. It was just a tag team match that was there, honestly.
That
and
was
to
like
think it that way
is
just
No, what happened? No, keep going, bro. Keep going.
But that's what
I want your feedback, bro.
No, I saw a couple moves. I saw a couple moves. My feedback is like I saw a couple moves in the match, a couple good high flyers, a couple good, not great, not Darius Martin great, but like not bad.
Yeah.
And they have no structure for the tag teams right now because they realize after getting gutted from the draft again, they didn't have a backup plan again. So therefore, we have to just see what's working. I guess what they're doing now is just testing out tag teams just to see if they can get a pop or not. I don't know. That's my opinion, though.
But they missing. I don't know what they're doing, but they missing. They are fucking like they like Shaq at the free throw line. They missing.
Yeah.
But they had Stacks as the guest referee. And you know, whatchamacallit push Stacks. So Stacks decided he wanted to be dirty and everything. So Stacks hit the fast 3 count on him. So therefore, finally, these new up and coming Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Ilgar, they win. They get their first match. Last week, they got their ass beat by the Good Brothers, and they shouldn't even lost their first match. Especially when they was hyping them up.
And they did. Yep.
And that made no sense. So what's next for the Tyson and what's next for Tyson and Tyreek? I mean, like, they got potential, but at the same time, like, what is they doing with the tag team division? Because right now, the tag team division is dead. It sucks. And I hope they watching me. Y'all tag team, your NXT sucks. Y'all went from a 10 to like a damn fucking 1.
Yep.
You suck.
The draft gutted. The draft gutted a lot of people. And it sucks, but it did.
I feel if they was gonna do that like this, they should have kept some of them people on NXT. They should have kept some of them people on NXT and let them go to where they're supposed to go to. They should have let them jump back and forth. They should have let Eganov Dragunov. If they go do Trick Williams like this, they should have let Eganov Dragunov keep the belt. He got drafted to SmackDown. Let him have the belt on SmackDown, but also go to NXT and defend the belt. Because right now it's not making no sense. To me, it's like they're burying Trick Williams. They got him on some Maury shit.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. Like I said, I'm losing a lot of interest. Like, I'm not gonna lie, last week and this week, I feel like it was a waste of time watching watching NXT.
I know.
But that's how bad it was.
We endure on. We endure on, though, and we keep going to the next match. So
next match.
Let's do that.
Next match, we got Mishan, a.k.a. Mia Yim, versus Ariana Grayson. What the fuck is Mia Yim doing in NXT? She's already on NXT before and didn't do nothing. Now she's going back to NXT. I mean, it's different when you're doing something, but okay, it's different when Becky Lynch went to NXT. Why the fuck is she going to NXT and she haven't done nothing? She haven't done it in the main roster. She haven't done it in the NXT. She going back to NXT and haven't doing shit. What's going on with me and
Give me
him
a
though?
second. I popped back in. I popped back in for this fucking reason. I saw this match too, ladies and gentlemen, because I have to edit. I'm gonna let the face of Misha / Mia Yim / whatever your fucking name is at the moment speak for itself and how entitlement can be turned into a meme.
The referee was just doing his job, taking her out off the ball was Grace, who just gets dropped by a German suplex. In Meechin right now. Bam! Sending a message to Grace and the rest of the women's locker room.
Now,
I'm
do you think? Go on.
No. I was just about to say I'm speechless, but go ahead. I want you to give your opinion. I want you to bleed. Go ahead. And words of Pootie Tang, bleed.
Two things. When you know Daddy Triple H is taking care of you and Daddy Shawn Michaels is taking care of you, you make that face for the 1, 2, 3. And do you think they are giving her a mega push in NXT to try to entice Keith Lee back? That's the only reason she's there. Like, there's no reason for her to be there to be repackaged. People still remember who she was from what the fucking group she was before. It's not going to go away. Once she goes back to the main roster, either she'll get clowned on by the diehard fans calling her whatever the fuck group she was, or they will accept her. The problem is she is a stereotypical wrestler that's just the same fucking thing, does the same fucking talk, does the same fucking walk, does the fucking. And when you watch that match back, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and enjoy all that jazz on Twitter and on YouTube, which is on my channel, and Joe's channel, Joe BNCO. You could see it was so staged, so robotic how she beat that girl. It was just sad. So robotic. Give me your foot. Come here. Thank you. Boom. 1, 2. I'm like, so in terms, I give that match a rating a D because it was very boring, very robotic, very the same crap. Nothing has changed. You did the same face when you were Mia Yim. Mix it the fuck up. Keith Lee looks like fucking Elden Ring sometimes the way he holds his hands. That's just holding his hands. Do something else. Visible Man.
You real nice today. I would have gave it an E plus. Trash. I mean, to me, if they get Keith Lee back at NXT, they could make him an NXT champion. He could ride it out until next draft. He could even win the North America and the tag team titles at the same time. Like, you can have all 3 belts at the same time. I mean, NXT got to do something. They got to step their game up because, to me, AEW is on their ass. Since they lost their main roster, since they lost Trick, since they lost Carmelo, they lost Dragunov, they lost Lyra Valkyrie, they lost Dijak. NXT, man, AEW been on their ass lately. They've been more entertaining AEW, and before the draft, NXT was way better than AEW. Dynamite, it is looking pathetic. But we got Michon win with the E defeat. Bleacher Report gives them a D. A D. So this how I feel like if you giving grades out like that, it's not. It shouldn't be watched. They shouldn't even have the match or nothing. If anything, anything over a C minus, it don't need to be watched. So somebody should have been like, no, y'all gonna redo it, or we finna have a new some new people come in, a new match. Like they could have anybody else wrestle in this match besides them. It was retarded. It was dumb. Next, this is what we talking about right here, Invisible Man. Trick Williams interview with Noam Dar. Last Legend, she finally had the envelope and she opened it up. Invisible Man, let's see them highlights.
Yes, sir, Bob. Here we go.
Last year, I'm gonna act like we're on the Maury show. Which, by the way, Trick Willie ain't the daddy. What? What is he talking about? What's he talking about? I don't know. Whoa. Lash, do you want to tell him? Or do you want me to tell him? Hold up. Tell us what, Lash? It may be family, parents' law. Babe, I mean, Trick! Whoa. This is the time. Check it out, man. We got nothing to be scared about. It's about me and you right now. Tell the people that you call me Trick Willie Wonka. I'm gonna be sick.
What the fuck? Trick Willie Wonka? What the fuck is that? That sound like a motherfucking. That sound like some shit Mr. Take That should be called. What the fuck is they doing? Trick Willie Wonka. What the? I wouldn't even let nobody call me that. That's not even a compliment. Trick Willie Wonka. This whole segment was dumb. And like I said, to me, it's like they belittling. They watering down the NXT world title and they belittling Trick Williams. They doing a Maury segment. Because you clearly could see she got a lot of feelings for Trick. And they holding it back. You seen the mistake she made, but in real life, they dating. So this so I would say it like this. I hope if they is doing they not. They'd have been better off doing a Triple H and test for Stephanie McMahon. But what is they doing? They're not even. They doing a Maury segment, but Maury way more entertaining than this shit right here. But at the end, you have Noam Dar. They show she opened up the envelope. Noam Dar's leg was on a rope or past the rope. I'm for sure his leg wasn't on the rope. It was past the rope. His leg wasn't on the rope. So what did that have to do with him supposed to be getting his rematch or him trying to get his rematch? Invisible Man, do you what do you understand about that? His leg wasn't on the rope, but still they try to say like his foot like
Technically it was. Technically it was and it wasn't, depending on the angle of what you look at.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the end of that clip and you can argue that it was under the rope, and then you can argue that it wasn't near the rope. But the argument is the reason that you just give a rematch. Like, all right, there's an argument for it. So instead of just debating for weeks and stretching out this story that, as you saw, they had to include his girlfriend and an envelope and Jerry segment just to like get something of a rise, because it's not that exciting, ladies and gentlemen, to say, hey, my foot was on the ropes and there's video proof of it, but there's not really video proof of it. Give me a match anyway. Okay, I'm an honorable champion, so I'll give it to you anyway. It's, again, I don't want Trick to be the Cody Rhodes of now. And I want to give a shout out to the Misfit Nation and the Kayfabe Cartel, because they just did a short specifically talking about Cody Rhodes, and they're right. You get slapped in the face by AJ Styles, and you're like, whatever. Like, no, dude. Like, Roman got slapped in the face, he would have destroyed AJ Styles for days. 4 days.
Yeah.
But it's not about AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, there might be a PWF. I'm still busy. But continue on. About this thing is stupid, and the other segment that happened after this, where they were outside and there was like two guys next to a truck talking shit to them. I don't know the fuck they were because they were not that important to be like, whatever. So you talking about that? I'm out.
Thank you, Invisible Man, for that feedback. That shit sucked. That shit sucked. Oh, my bad. I forgot to get a grade. I forgot to get a grade on the No Quarter Trash Crew. They gave it a C. The Misham match, they gave it a D. And then, okay, after Trick Williams, they put the envelope out on yada yada yada. Noam Durham laid out Trick Williams, grabbed the bill, held it up, and everything. I can't see Noam Durham as champion once. I can't see Noam Durham NXT champion yet. He still got a long way to go. He still haven't got to that yet. He still haven't even got to the North American title yet. He's still stuck on that dumb American Heritage title. And if they gonna keep having it like that, they need to turn that Heritage title into a belt instead of a damn trophy. Next, we got Fallon Henley versus Kalana Jordan. What is they doing, Fallon Henley? What is they doing with Kalana Jordan? I mean, she a new up-and-coming. What is they doing? I mean, because clearly, like, they got, like, 10-year-olds writing these WWE goddamn fucking matches and everything of who win and not, because it makes no sense. Fallon Henley should be in the women's title, NXT women's title. Kalani Jordan should be climbing up. Kalani Jordan, she got a lot of potential. And, like, it's just like these women matches are meaningless. But
oof. Like to chime in for a second so I don't forget. I'm drinking, smoking right now.
yeah, me too.
Visible Man, roll that clip. Oh, that's me. Yeah, here we go. There we go.
Charging it. You talk about inadvertently Kalani went into that steel turnbuckle and following up his Fallon Henley. Right into the cover, right into the count, and Fallon victorious tonight. A new side of Fallon.
Hey, Invisible, give me your feedback while I light up my medicine for my glaucoma.
Oh, I got you. Now, I do like that she has a second special. She doesn't rely on that flipping RKO or diamond cutter, wherever it's like. That's the hood in the background, ladies and gentlemen. What I want to say is that they need to push the rocket on her, put a belt on her, and like make her like a super villain. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Straight the fuck up. If you're gonna be evil all the way. But like get inspiration from Randy Orton, Legend Killer. Like just start beating the shit out of everybody. Just because. If you're the shit and you have a unique finisher that you can pop it out at any point, at any time, in any position of the ring, then you should be the shit. Randy Orton can say that about his RKO, and no one has ever said in a promo against him that his special sucks. So think about that, Fallon Henley. Really think about that. Like you make your special unique, no one will shit on you on purpose of like, I don't want to get this special on me.
No, not at all. Like to me, the way NXT was, bro, I'd rather talk about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar disc. That shit was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man, that shit was. I mean, like that's to me though, like, and man.
But also, I will say for just to finish this. Excuse me. I will say for Fallon Henley, you can make unique opportunities for your Shining Wizard special too. You can make it like you can roll into it. You can make them roll into it. You can fake them out. You can jump off the rope and like kind of like run into it. Like just take your time and see. Okay, if I can't do this RKO and if I gotta do this Shining Wizard, then I really gotta sell it, but I gotta make it inventive so people will be like, oh shit. Then what I want to see is what's gonna be her submission. If she has a submission, then she's set. She's set as a fucking wrestler. She got at least one. We got another comment here. Here we go. Got wait before I get to before I forget. Peace out, Alex and D Walk. Have a great show. You too, sir. Be safe.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You just left right now. All right, but that's my opinion on Fallon Henley.
But I got a question for you.
So,
wouldn't it be dope if Fallon Henley did if she did a Shining Wizard into a submission move? She hit you with Shining Wizard.
No, because the Shining Wizard's purpose is. It wouldn't work because the Shining Wizard is based on a knockout move. If you knock out the person and then try to do a sharpshooter on their asses, theoretically they wouldn't be moving at all. The referee will have to stop the match for ref stoppage because of the fact that the guy's knocked out. Like a Shining Wizard, a Shining Wizard should be just like a super kick. If you get hit by a super kick, theoretically, you should be knocked out for a few seconds. However, if you want to make it menacing, like Bryan Danielson just being a dick about it, you can do a Shining Wizard and do kind of like an STF or a Rings of Saturn type move.
Yeah,
where the referee will just look at the guy. Yeah, where the referee would just look at the person and say, "Okay, I'm going to stop the match. She doesn't have to tap. This bitch is knocked out. So get off her, Fallon." And then Fallon can hold on to it like Bryan and kind of like just be a dick about it. Hold it for like 5-6 seconds, ring the bell a couple times. Again, you have Baszler, but I don't think Baszler for me is intimidating. Henley, with this unique move, can be intimidating if you just push it the right way. And guess what? She's blonde and Caucasian. Right up your alley, guys. Okay? For wrestling and WWE. I'm just saying that right now before people try to catch my ass on TikTok. I love you guys. I'm out.
But we got Fallon Henley winning with a Shining Wizard. Bleacher Report give them a B. I wouldn't give him a B. I'll probably give him like it was a couple of mistakes too, so I give it a C. A solid C. Our next one we had in the background, we had a confrontation. We had a confrontation with Lexis King. We had Ridge Holland and we had Lexis King get into it. We had Duke Hudson interfere and say, hey, let's have a match. So our match now we got is Duke Hudson with Chase University versus Lexis King. And what's going on with Chase though? They doing individual matches instead of tag team matches now. What's going on? And then you got like Ridge Holland trying to fit in the group. But then at the same time, you got God damn it, what's that new dude name? That's in NXT that like Thea Hill. God damn it. Invisible Man, you know that my man name? The new dude from Chase.
With Chase University? I don't know. Like I don't really
dude.
I kind of skipped that list as King. And I saw the match, ladies and gentlemen, and I was like, I'm good. Keep on moving. But I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name exactly. But he seems interesting. And I'm just gonna let it slide. Because again, if I don't remember your name just by looking at what you are as a person, like it's gonna take a couple more times. If you're in a wow factor, I should know you like automatically.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Well, we'll call him Other for right now. We'll call him Other. The Other.
Yeah, Other.
He intervened and said, well, what you doing and everything, you know, about being in a group. So Duke Hudson have a match with Lexis King.
Yeah.
Duke Hudson beating the shit out of Lexis King. Lexis King started getting the upper hand. Ridge Holland I don't even know why he's still wrestling. Ridge Holland, he come and interfere with a fucking chair. A damn chair he come and interfere with, gets caught, and he cost Duke Hudson the match. Duke Hudson lose the match. They go back in the back. Ridge Holland trying to apologize, like, I didn't mean that and everything. Let me take y'all out to eat. Everybody else said, okay, but the other guy, he got something negative to say about it and said, well, you costing a match and everything, so it's causing a rift between them two. And the segment ends. Bleacher Report give him a seat. How do you feel about that seat? What do you feel about that seat? You think they should have got worse? I think they should have got worse.
I think it would have got like C- at most.
I would have gave it a D- because it's Ridge Holland.
Yeah. That's just, it wasn't a good segment. Again, NXT is not that great.
No. I mean, every match been sloppy, though. Every match, you could look and see the mistakes they did, what they doing wrong. Anybody could see that. They wasn't connecting right. They hits wasn't accurate. You can see so many mistakes now. You know, what is they doing? I mean, come on, man. Y'all supposed to be professional, man. Come on. When we able to see the mistakes y'all make, it's telling y'all something. I mean, I hope they watching everything. Y'all doing too many botches. Too many fucking mistakes. Come on. Get your game up. Next, we gonna talk. This supposed to be the main event, but this wasn't my main event. We got for the NXT Championship, we got Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. I mean, like, to me, this was the whole thing to me. Roxanne Perez, she been in a situation where she don't need to talk, but the way she talking, she making herself boring and dead because you claiming something. This is like LeBron James claiming he the king, but he the GOAT, but he not. But it's just like her. She claiming she the Prodigy, but she haven't really had no good matches. When she had the title, she got hurt. She only wrestled like what? Once, twice with the title, and then had to drop the title because she was hurt. And now she won it again, and she only had what, like one match? That don't make sense.
Yeah, and let's just cut to the chase of why we're talking about this. Because I saw this match because I like Chelsea Green, even from Lucha Underground. So this is what I'm talking about.
What a back and forth battle we have here in this main event. What a main event! Oh, and over! Didn't get all the pop rocks, but got enough to retain her title here tonight, Jay. Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez. What a main event here tonight.
And that was sloppy as hell.
Yep.
That Pop Rocks was sloppy as hell. Somebody got some explaining to do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're trying here, but it doesn't really matter because it looks like crap.
No, it did. That match, it was so many mistakes. I should have wrote them down because there's so many mistakes. You got so many mistakes when she threw him across the ring. Roxanne Perez threw Chelsea Green across to the ropes. The finisher was it was sloppy. What is they doing with Chelsea Green?
Not a damn thing, really, but think about it.
They
just brought her in. That's it. Hey, here's Chelsea Green. Do something for a second.
It's like, I mean, I know she got potential, but give her a better character. She could be a mean ass heel. But what is y'all doing with her? You got her being this goofy ass drama queen. Man, give her a straight heel gimmick. Let her come out and beat ass. I mean, she could win. She got potential to be a world champion, man, NXT champion, women's champion, but y'all bullshitting on her. But then at the same time, Roxanne Perez, she can't call herself the Prodigy until she win more matches because she ain't showing me shit. Like,
Yep.
I'm not even gonna lie. Lyra Valkyrie on Raw, I'm starting to like her because they let her do a lot of shit that I've never seen before.
Yeah. I get that.
But they gave that match the winner was Roxanne Perez. She retained the title. And they gave it a B+.
Rolo.
They gave it a B+.
It was a C. Because again, it was sloppy.
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez is still green. I would give it a C, honestly. For me, just a C.
C-.
You can see that Roxanne Perez was like the general in that match. So she was just conducting the match as much as she could. So that's why I give it a C. She gave it all just to get something out of something.
And she talked too much. And she talked too damn fucking much. She talking too much. That's all. She talk more. She talk too much more than she do anything. Shut up and wrestle. That's it. You're not good enough for you to talk shit. Stone Cold and The Rock and Triple H, they could talk shit. But shut up and wrestle. Win some matches. Win at least 10 matches. Win 10 matches without getting hurt. Beat main contenders. And then you call yourself the Prodigy because Prodigy at least got to win some matches, man. Come on.
Damn right.
And then we at the main event. We at my main event. Josh Briggs versus Wes Lee. Let's talk about it.
This was a cluster of a match. This like you talk about this, and when you're ready, tell me Invisible Man hit that shit because this is gonna be weird. So I'm gonna say it like that. I'm out.
Invisible Man hit it. Let's get it over with.
And again, I think we should have done what you said, Booker, and pack up and move on. And I just looked up Wesley, bruises, welts all over his back. I look over to my left. Ivar was just driven into the barricade. I look up in the ring. It brings us down. Lee is up. Lee looking to fly.
He got all of it.
West into the cover.
Lee
back in a big way.
Here is your winner, Wes
That was the biggest pop of the night. To me, did Wes Lee get hurt and had to drop the belt or he lost?
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Give it a second. Our internet's kind of weird right now. He'll be back. He'll be back. This was a good match.
Did he lose the belt?
Again.
Yeah. Did he lose the
say
belt
that
or
again.
did he get hurt? I said, did he lose the belt or he had to... Huh?
Okay. You lost connection for a second.
Oh. I said, so did he lose the belt or he had to drop the belt because he got hurt?
Who?
Wes Lee.
He lost the belt because he got hurt. That's why he was gone for so long. Because if he would have dropped the belt because they told him to, he would have came back earlier. Way earlier. Like, I kind of forgot. I met you guys when Wesley was around. That's how long ago when we started talking to each other. So that's a long time. So on top of that, Ivar coming back. I mean, it's just, I don't like that. I talked about this in a couple episodes ago. The guy who has the North American title now is the perfect specimen for this freaking, just the perfect prototype for a wrestler. He's big, he's powerful, he can improve. Then he meets Ivar, and they're gonna have a nice little like Dijak Keith Lee moment. Sure, let's have that. Like, let's try to recreate that. Ivar could be the right subject to kind of recreate that wonderful storm. But then you bring Wes Lee, and it kind of feels like, yeah, guy, we owe you, so we're gonna inject you into this, and no matter what, either you're gonna win or you're gonna like not get pinned or get pinned to protect Ivar and this guy. Guess what? Wesley just won this fucking match, and it looks bad for Ivar and the North American champion. So who wins here? Not Wesley, not us, not Ivar. You know, I don't know. That's my opinion.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Wesley already won the North American title. Moving to the tag team. Wouldn't it, to me, this would be dope as hell. You got XM and Nathan Frazier versus Ricochet and Wesley for the NXT tag team titles. Wouldn't that be dope? That'd be dope, high flying match.
For a match, a one-time match, yes. As a consistent tag team, no. Because they will both try to outdo each other, and then someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
So as a one-time match, kind of like an AOP DIY ladder match that they never do again. Yeah, sure. One time.
Yeah. And my match is on Wesley and Ricochet. To me, like, they gotta start. They need to start using their high flyers more. That's the reason they call high flyers. I mean, like that they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let them show out. Like I said, that match right there, XM and Fraser versus Ricochet. Let them show out. 45 minutes, a match, one match, tag team titles. Let them show out.
Yeah, I would say 20.
Okay,
a respectable 20-minute match for tag team. And it would have to be like, because again, tag teams don't get 20-minute matches anymore. But if you made it like a 2 out of 3 tag team match, then yes, it can go 20, 25 minutes. And like, we're talking about back in 2016, 17, when it was DIY and all these other guys coming in doing 20-minute matches. Those were 20-minute matches, ladies and gentlemen. Those were fucking bangers. So in order to do that, you have to make a mythos for every single tag team you got there. So when they all collide, it's something magical. There's nothing magical right now. There isn't. You got the Good Brothers. Y'all in fucking... Anyway, that's it. All I'm going to say about it.
Okay, another one. Why didn't they do the Good Brothers versus AOP? That'd be a good banger. Heavy hitting.
It would. Okay, it would. But AOP has been consistent of either having a good match when kind of like let around, or a bad match when something bad happens, which happens all the time. Just wrestling. I don't understand that. But in terms of that, it would be. I mean, I guess it would be a good 5, 6, 7 minute match of like new moves that they've not done to each other. But the Good Brothers don't really adapt. The AOP brothers, the AOP adapts because they're still new as a tag team. They're still under old. I think about 5 years old now. So they're just getting to get to know each other. So they get to do new things. But for me, that's it.
Got you. Thank you, Invisible Man. So after the match, you have Josh Briggs and Ivar outside the ring scrapping, getting in. Then you got Wesley. He see that shit like, man, hold on, I want some of this too. He climb on the ropes. He dive out on their ass. Let him know, dog, I'm here. And that's what my episode of NXT is. Invisible Man, you got any feedback? And they gave it a C-, overall grade. Invisible Man, you got any feedback before we go home?
I will say this NXT was very women-centric, which is fine. But not a lot, but a majority of sloppy matches, except for Henley.
Mm-hmm.
Wesley coming back is putting a hinder on the NXT and North American champion, which I'm going to say that until he starts growing to Cody Rhodes in terms of like, I'm the champion, but I'm a cuck, which is ridiculous.
Mhm.
and do something or get something or write something or just something to make me more interested. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I edit. And when I have to edit a bad show, it just doesn't. You can hear in my voice, I am not ecstatic. Okay? My phone is like, yeah, this is bullshit. Like, I know, phone. Thank you. But that's it. That's all my feedback, sir.
Thank you. And that was this week NXT on this special Thursday. If we don't do it Wednesday, we gonna do it Thursday. We'll let you know. We'll keep you informed. I'll put posts out and everything. But we so busy, so we gotta switch days and everything. Sometimes we go do Saturday, sometimes not. But just know we put our effort in it when we do it. Invisible Man, take us home, brother.